everyone! Today we're going to learn how you can add and subtract negative numbers. We're going to show you how you can add and subtract with negative numbers with help of a number line. Please remember that you've learned about the increase, so that the value of the number is getting higher and higher, so plus, and decrease, where the value of the number is getting lower and lower and lower. Think about getting it warmer for the increase and colder for the decrease. Well, so how can we calculate? For instance, if we have 1 plus 2, we have a number line. When we do 1 plus 2, we start with the 1 over here. And we jump 2 steps, so we know that our answer is 3. Let's have a look at the next example. When we have 1 minus 2, we start at 1 and we subtract 2. That means that there is a decrease. So we go to the left, 1, 2, and we get minus 1. When we have minus 1 minus 3, that means that we start at minus 1. And we go 3 places to the left, since it's a decrease. It's getting colder and colder. And we know that with 1, 2, 3 steps, it's getting minus 4 degrees. So our answer is minus 4. Let's have a look at more complicated ones. Minus 2 plus 6. You start with minus 2. The plus 6 tells you that it's going to increase, so it's going to plus, so it's going to the right hand side. So we get 4. What about 2 plus 3 minus 6? We need 2 steps. We do 2 plus 3. So we start at 2. And we jump 1, 2, 3 spots to 5. Afterwards, we're going to subtract 6. So we're going to decrease. So we're going to the left. So 5 minus 6 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That means our answer is minus 1. How about minus 3 plus 6 minus 7? Again, we start at minus 3. So imagine that it's outside and the temperature is minus 3. Then the sun is shining and we're adding 6 degrees. So it's a positive 6. So we're going to the right hand side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we get 3. However, now it's storming and raining and it's getting colder and colder. And the temperature is decreasing with 7. So we're going to the left with 7 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we get minus 4. Alright, so as you can see, all those examples we could do with a number line. However, it doesn't always work with a number line. Because if we have a look at 2 plus minus 5, and minus 4 plus minus 1. How can we explain that according to our number lines? Therefore, we need a rule. And our rule is that when we have a positive and a negative symbol next to each other, then it's always equal to minus. So over here, we have a plus and a minus symbol next to each other. So that's the same as a negative number. So it's the same as 2 minus 5. And this is the same as minus 4 minus 1. And that's what we can show on our number line. Because for the first one, we start at 2. And minus 5, a decrease. So it's going to be minus 3. For the next one, we have minus 4 minus 1 is minus 5. Another example when it's almost impossible is when we have, for instance, 2 minus minus 3, and minus 4 minus minus 1. How can you see that on a number line? How can we show that? Then you need to know a rule as well. The rule is as follows. When we have two negative numbers attached to each other, so that's extremely important, they must be attached to each other, no numbers in between, then it's the same as adding. So please write down that that is the same as adding. So it's 2 plus 3 and minus 4 plus 1. And then we can use our number line. Since when we start at minus 4, it's for the first one at 2 I mean, and we add 3, 1, 2, 3, we get 5. And when we start at minus 4, and when we jump one spot, we get minus 3. With adding and subtracting negative numbers, it's extremely important that you know those two rules. So please write them down in your notebook and write the examples down as well. You need to practice a lot in order to be able to do this without a number line, because that's the goal, to do it without. But you must show your intermediate step, so please always copy your exercise, give your intermediate step and your answer. If you want to make me extremely happy, then please write everything down underneath each other. So like we did over here. So underneath. If you have any questions, then please let me know.